This is Vittek Tape Show on air every day. Indie music from Tavern di Corciano to the world.
Goldee Heart, Not Talking.
Excuse me, sir. You want to move the line, please? Yeah, sure. You want to move the line? Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. Gave you the honey. You wanted the time. You quickly departed. No reason, no how. And so walking. I'm just not talking to you. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. You gave me the sugar. You wanted my mind. Just as soon as the night falls, you took me for the ride. And so walking. I'm just not talking to you. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. Mean I don't love you. Mean I don't care. I seem to turn over. Could feel simply away. And so walking. I'm just not talking to you. Tomorrow, 'cause tonight I wanna miss you, girl. Walking. I'm just not talking to you. Gave you the mountain. On top was no sun. As soon as the sun rise, you said you were not mine. And so walking. I'm just not talking to you. Come back tomorrow, 'cause tonight I'm gonna miss you, girl. Walking. I'm just not talking to you. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. Come on, baby. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. Come on, baby. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you. You can't keep walking. I'm just not talking to you.
Bryan Deister, Into the Sky.
Will you ever leave it all behind into the sky? It makes me want to find another way to end this over, living in a dream. Will you ever leave it all behind into the sky? It makes me want to find another way to end this over, living in a dream.
Hangar 18. IDKY.
Say what you do. You tell me you want this, then you say it through. I don't know why. Say what you say. I don't know why. It seems like the time has come. You wanna walk away. Don't really know what you really want. If you wanna even stay. No matter what I say, no matter
Jupiter in Velvet, Till the End of the World.
Dollar signs going blind. What we seek, we shall find. The lives are the words for this song. Constant threats, senses dust. So many blind by ignorance. The play turns a page and life goes on. Till the end of the world, I would love you. Till the end of the world, I would love you. Running here, running there, never really going anywhere. Ever look down that road and wonder where it goes? Grasping hands, distorted plans. People who stare don't understand. The kingdom of God is more than a mustard seed. Till the end of the world, I would love you. Till the end of the world, I would love you. to sink into the sea. From a single seed springs a giant tree. I'm so big, how can your eyes so small see? How can this soul be so many blinded by what they see? But oh, not me. More lyrics for this song. Though the parakeet claims he's a man, it ain't so. Big egos, little ideas, we led by those who could use some fear. God's will is a mystery to know. Till the end of the world, I will love you. Till the end of the world, I will love you. Till the end of the world, I will love you. Till the end of the world, I will love you.
Gold Standard Limited. Hold on.
Sometimes you gotta hold on. Sometimes you gotta hold on. Sometimes you gotta sit back. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Sometimes you gotta be strong when you get alone. And watch it all, but it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna be sometimes we gotta sound sometimes we gotta sometimes we get it on back. Sometimes we lose and gain it all. With all the time up in the world, ain't got no time to pretend. Got all these haters all around me, they ain't nothing but friends. And since the beginning, I'm stacking my hands and tapping my chin. I endure the loss and take it all for the win. There's too many problems on my mind, but I can't let it show. Cause you up today, you let them know. I mean, it's not a crime to shed a tear or both in your soul. Life is a gamble, time to take them up the head of tenderbolt. Smile when you're feeling broken, get up when they know you won't. And keep it real even though you know they don't, no they don't. I know sometimes it seems that everything's wrong, but you gotta, sometimes you gotta hold on. Sometimes you gotta hold on. Sometimes you gotta sit back. Sometimes you gotta sit back. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Sometimes you gotta be strong when you get alone. And watch it all, but it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna move on. Sometimes you gotta sound track. Sometimes you gotta sometimes you get it on back. Sometimes we lose it, gain it all.
How you ever lost it all on the right day? Book was closed but still open to the right page. I'm losing my mind, I just roll and smoke. Telling my mind a sign saying easy go. So I'ma roll, throwing up the deuces at a hater, yelling adios. All I got is family in my nine, so I hold them close. And baby, it's alright, it's still prime time. And baby, we gon' ride until the sunshine. Blind mind walking, they ain't seen this that I know. Blind eyes watching, they stalking, misreading my soul.
But one thing I know is we gotta hold on. Sometimes we gotta hold on. Sometimes you gotta hold on. Sometimes you gotta sit back. Sometimes you gotta sit back. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Sometimes you gotta be strong when you get alone. And watch it all, but it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna move on. Sometimes you gotta sound track. Sometimes you gotta sometimes you get it on back. Sometimes we lose it, gain it all.
Some people like to hold on while others like to let go. You wanted some insurance, you should've got with Geico. From every penny I earned to every dollar I burned, it was a small price to pay for them lessons I learned. You see, we climbed to the top just to fall down. So I finally got the keys, but where the door now? So what, I'm gon' cry? So what, I'm gon' complain? How about I man up and get my ass back in this game? Just have a little patience, give this thing some time. You can't see a thing without power in your mind, and believe in yourself when the rest won't. Be that man that have a plan when the rest don't.
Sometimes you gotta hold on. Sometimes you gotta sit back. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Sometimes you gotta be strong when you get alone. And watch it all, watch it all, but it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Just gotta make move on. Sometimes you gotta stand back. Sometimes you gotta get it all back. Sometimes we lose it, gain it all. Sometimes you gotta hold on when the road is long. Sometimes you gotta sit back like it's going home. Sometimes you gotta be strong when you get alone. And watch it all go wrong, but it's gonna come back. Stand up when you fall down. Sometimes you gotta subtract to get it all back. Thousand years to gain it all.
Ora è il tempo di riposare, di fermarsi a guardare il mare. Ora è il tempo di giocare, di lasciarsi andare in giro a camminare. Ora sei libero di tentare la fortuna, di prendere la luna. E il pomeriggio è il sole di una giornata che splende. Un suono che vola. Ora sei limpido, hai con te l'esperienza, filosofia e pazienza, e il cuore che ti batte a ritmo giusto, equilibrato. Tu e il vino che ti piace questa sera puoi un po' esagerare, perché tu domani mattina non devi andare più a lavorare. Così tu col sonno e il giorno ti cullerai e più non avrai voglia di toccare terra. Ora puoi. Ora puoi inventarti la giornata, e se non ti piace puoi accartocciarla e buttare. Ora puoi contare su di te, puoi scoprire nuove cose, forse il loro senso. Adesso hai il fascino dei tuoi capelli al vento che respirano la corrente, della libertà di andare dove il senso naturale decide di andare.
Phauba, quando Phauba era una scimmia.
This is Vittek Tape Show on air every day. Indie music from Tavern di Corciano to the world.